podcast with Grace and Aaron, also known as One Rivers Me. Hi, it's great to meet you.
And you,
nice to meet
yeah,
you.
cheers for coming.
You've only been going since 2016. Are you surprised by how big your fan base has become?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Safe
just pretty
to say.
surreal, man. Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
It's weird because before lockdown we were playing like really small venues,
Yeah.
pubs and stuff. So our fan base has grown throughout lockdown. So now, first headline tour we're on now, and we're turning up to venues. And
Like this, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this, and people are coming to see us. It's
really
amazing.
cool.
You both gave up your day jobs to devote your time to the music. Was that unnerving at first?
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it was like burn your boats kind of thing, you know, on a desert island, and it just like you sink or swim, and we were really hoping that it would work out, you know. So and luckily, I think so far it is. So
And I
so,
think
yeah.
it is that. It's kind of because
Yeah.
we had no choice but to make it work. Even, you know, like you say, it was just before we quit our jobs, just before lockdown. But we had to make it work. So we found every opportunity we could, and we're going
Yeah.
for it. Like we've said, we've worked harder in lockdown than I think we ever
Yeah.
have. So
Totally.
we've been lucky because a lot of people haven't had, you know,
Yeah.
haven't been so lucky. But yeah.
Do you still have the VW van that you started touring in?
Oh yeah, totally. We was touring it last weekend, and we'll be in next weekend. So yeah, Vanny will never go.
She won't go anywhere. We've got a tour
Well,
bus
she probably won't
today.
go anywhere actually.
No, because we were saying just before
Yeah.
we nearly didn't have the bus this weekend, and everyone was like, "Well, we're going to get there, but Vanny is totally not going to make it to Glasgow."
We might not
so,
make it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're right for local gigs, but
You've been told many times you can be a blue rock duo. As you've successfully managed it, is it fair to say you've indirectly created a new genre?
I mean, that's cool.
That's cool to think
have.
that. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Maybe contemporary. Maybe we could class it as that, blues rock contemporary. Just a little bit different from maybe the norm. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I think adding the
Do
the
you think
violin,
so?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Cool.
that's cool, man.
the violin and mandolin just adds a little bit of a different flavour,
Yeah.
and then I guess more female vocals as well, which you don't get so much in the genre, which is a bit
That's true.
different.
Yeah.
Not, you know, there's
Yeah.
other girls singing obviously, but
Yeah.
not that many of
Not
us.
so many, no.
So yeah,
That's right. There's more and more coming through
Yeah,
now,
which
though,
is
which is
great,
really
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Are you hoping others will be inspired to form blues rock duos?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if anything that we do inspires someone to do something like that, yeah, that's cool. That's really
exactly.
cool,
I think just to be in the position where you feel that you've inspired other people is really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
I even had a couple of people sort of text me and say, you know, you've inspired me to pick up my guitar again. You know, I haven't played for so many years and whatever else because I lost the love for it for some reason, whatever it might be. And then they come to me and say, oh, you know, I watch you play and I just want to play guitar again. It's like, oh, mate, that's
That's
lovely.
awesome,
That's
yeah.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Your sound is pretty unique. Has it taken long to perfect it?
The sound,
I
yeah,
think
kind of.
years
Yeah.
really, because we I mean we've been playing together for sort of 15 years, something
Yeah.
like that, and it took us a long time because we didn't write music as individuals, so we
No.
only started writing music when we came together, and it was
Found it really hard to start
it was
with.
really difficult just
Yeah.
to learn to write and also
Yeah.
learn how to write together
And
and,
in-
not argue.
And in the kind of style that we wanted to do as well, because I mean, it was only in 2019 that we discovered our style now, you know. It's like, wow, and then
Yeah.
we realised we hit upon something that we love,
And
you know.
we had years of doing gigs
Yeah.
and just never feeling like working really hard on stuff, and then you go and do a gig. I'm sure loads of other people have been in the same position,
Yeah.
and you just don't get the reaction that you want. And then
Even
all of
from
a
yourself
sudden,
kind of thing, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, when we were like, let's not worry about any boxes, let's just play something that we would like to
Yeah.
hear. And then we've got a really vivid memory of we went to do a blues festival in Durham, and all of a sudden people were like, oh, you know, you could see people's ears pricking up, and it was like, we've got something at last, something's like
People
working,
like what we're
you know?
doing, so it's really cool.
Yeah.
Really.
Does it feel good to fill venues?
Absolutely.
God, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing to see that people want to come and see us, and want to come and hear our songs. You know, yeah, the feeling is unbelievable. It really is, and it's so nice to think that, you know, that that people like our music, and it's more than nice.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And
It's
I
amazing.
think as well, because last weekend we had our hometown gig in Colchester, which sold out, and that was amazing, and it just had such a good vibe.
Yeah.
But it's even weirder than when you travel a few hours and you sell the venue out.
Yeah, totally,
that's
yeah,
like
and you think,
we
wow,
don't even know where we are, and there's
exactly,
people coming
yeah,
to see us.
Yeah, it's
Like,
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has social media been valuable in self-promotion?
Absolutely massive. Yeah, absolutely massive. I mean, like Grace was saying before lockdown, we were playing the really small venues and things like that. And it is through lockdown that we decided to live stream. Like in the second week of lockdown, we saw other people doing it, and we thought, well, let's give it a go. It was very weird, don't get me wrong, to sing to your phone. But people were starting to like come and watch and everything, and then people were watching every week, and it's like, and then people commenting and stuff like that.
And
it's just so
We
cool.
definitely made a decision because there was no live gigs and no one knew when there would be.
Yeah.
We said, right, let's just think of ourselves as online musicians and do everything we can online. And
Rather than think about what we can't do, let's think about something we can do.
And especially because we're independent. Like my sister is now our manager. Everything is like Aaron's best mate's doing the merch. Like we're a proper family team.
Yeah.
And because there's no connections, there's no
No.
no friends in the industry, so it's we've done it on our own, and that's because of social media, because you can put your music in front of people that might like it.
Exactly, and the best bit is you can reach people all over the world, when you got people that like your music in like Brazil or Australia or America, and you think, wow, it's just so cool.
If you had your time as when we meet again, is there anything you would do differently?
What was the first bit?
If you had your time as when we
had the time.
meet again, is there anything you would do differently?
No, I don't think there is.
Yeah, because I mean, I think no matter what you do, even in life, if you make mistakes and things like that, you learn by your mistakes, and or you think things that work, you think, oh yeah, and you do that more, and
And I think as well, if we'd have tried to do, like we say, we've been doing music together for years. If we'd have tried to do what we're doing now 10 years ago, we were different people, and it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
And even with this tour, it's our first headline tour. It's bigger than anything we've ever done.
Yeah.
And we know that. Like every night we're learning new stuff, whether it's like a technical learning where our equipment's gone down and we're like, we need another backup, we need this, we need that. Just stage craft, and like even when don't have a nap a couple of hours before you go on stage because your voice is going to be cold. It's just like all these little things
So
that we're
many
relearning
things to
or
learn.
learning it in fresh.
Yeah.
So I don't think we can't really say we do anything different because we didn't know that what we know now.
Absolutely.
So
Do you enjoy playing festivals? Are there any more planned for the summer?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, festivals are very much different to going to a venue and play. That's for sure. Because there's so many more acts. There's so many, and a lot of it not necessarily in the same genre. You could have lots of different genres. So there's so many different people out there that just want to go there for music itself. And
there's always great atmosphere at festivals.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
and
we get to stay over in Vanny sometimes.
The only thing is, it's always like an almighty pain getting your gear to wherever you need to go. So it's always that's always a bit of pain. But I mean, we just love performing. So if there's a festival that we can play at, then we're there.
Yeah, totally, totally.
Is there anyone you would really love to collaborate with in the future?
Ooh.
Wow.
I don't think we've really thought about that much. But I mean, there's definitely certain. I mean, I'm like
we're always open to options, aren't we? Yeah.
Massive Paul Rodgers fan,
I'm a massive Thunder fan, so
Yeah. I mean, we're huge. We love Thunder. So it's kind of our dream collaborations. We're not going to dream them yet. It's a bit too early.
Yeah, a bit too early. Yeah, totally.
What's next for When Rivers Meet?
Well, we've got a lot of gigs planned for this year. Obviously, we've got this tour right now, and this tour continues in October. But between that time, we've got festivals to do, and also we're going to America for a little while and playing over there. So that's really cool.
We're kind of seeing it as our touring year, because even though we've played gigs for years together, like you say, it's nothing at this sort of level. So we've spent 2 years of putting out we put like 4 records out in 2 years, so we're like, okay, we're writing for the next one, obviously, but we're definitely seeing it as like we want to be out performing and we want to be learning
and concentrate
We've got so much
on
to
the
learn.
performing side, don't we? So
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
That's it, Liz. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Cheers for coming.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.